Well, we're going to do the same thing, folks, here in the afternoon stream. We're going to take it easy on the Papishkas. Welcome in here, everybody. I'm going to ask, when's the last time you went camping? In the past year? Last 5 years? Last 10 years? Or never? All right, Apollo, the poll has been set. We're asking people if they've gone camping. You guys can see the chickies and the puppies. Layla girl is outside looking spry. But we're going to keep the running to a minimum again. I see Jen's in the chat. Husky Dog in the chat. Connie in the chat. Connie said, hi, Stephen, Layla, and Apollo. Hi, Connie. It's been a while for you, Jens. Let's see. We got a couple votes already. Some people said in the last 10 years. Some people said never at all. Let's try to get 70 likes. Husky Dog, I am so down. Let's try. Oh, Layla, don't charge the ball like that. If we get 70 likes, Husky Dog, it's sure to be another video on the channel. We posted about 60. That's our most recent video. It was the Apollo and Leyla nightcap last night. BJ said, I need to get a new battery for my mouse. BRB. No problem, BJ. See you in a moment. Good girl, Layla. Good girlie. Who's a good girlie? Alicia's in here with the double white hearts. Hello, Miss Alicia. Alicia, is Kimchi awake and by your side, or is Kimchi sleeping since it's the daytime? Connie has a bunch of hellos for the Apollo and Leyla fam. We have 6 likes already in only 2 minutes. How long is it going to take today to get to the double digits? Let's try to get there ASAP. I see Tucker's in the chat. Hello, I hope the stream has been going good with me in here without. Tucker, we've been having a great time, but it's always better to see you in the chat as well. So welcome, welcome. Have you been busy with school? It's almost summer for you, right? How many more weeks do you have? Like 1 month of school left? Are you excited? Maybe all of our viewers who only turn in for the evening streams will be able to watch during the day in the summer as well. Moi, Jertsu, moi, moi, moi. Actually, Kimchi is up and running around. Kimchi never sleeps, huh? Want to hear some news? Sure. Let's hear some news. I hope it's good news. Jen said, hi, Foxy, Tucker, Connie, Alicia, Ruth, Alicia, BJ. And so on and so on and so on. I thought I saw double Alicia's, but I was just double checking that my vision was correct. Because a bug actually did just fly right back into my face. I think my crush likes me back. There you go, Tucker. Tucker making money moves out there. I see you, Tucker. Good luck. Jertsu, your knee is better. Great to hear it. I'm so glad your knee is doing better. I think Layla is a couple days behind you, Jertsu. Your knee was hurting you, and now you're all healed up. And just yesterday, it looked like Layla's legs started to hurt her, and I hope in just a few days she'll be all healed up as well. Alicia said, oh, I feel so loved. You are indeed on the Apollo and Leyla lives. So guys, on our most recent video, I put all of the comments in the actual video I posted on our channel. I think we should try to make another video here today and revolve it something around the chat. So we got to pick some kind of topic, discussion, or theme of the chat that it'll be funny when people watch the video to see what you guys type in the chat. So what do you think? Does anybody have any ideas of like some like little, you know, it only has to be like 3 to 5 minutes long. It doesn't have to be super long. Does anybody have any ideas of some game we could play with you guys? Or some theme where you guys could all type in your favorite stuff? Like maybe we could do a video about like the A&L fam's favorite blank, and then like see all of your responses. Alicia said, double tap your screens for the love of the dogs. If you're not sure if your crush likes you back, sitting next to him or get comfortable, then you later make your move. Tucker giving his advice and wisdom to the chat. Thank you, Tucker. Jertsu, what about soccer? Are you playing soccer right now? Oh, soccer themed? We all should tell a secret. Oh, Jens. I don't know. Is everybody going to be honest? Actually share some tea? I like that idea, Jens. Apollo is super focused right now. Ruth said no. Ruth doesn't want to share a secret just yet. Alicia said I was doing a video where I took pictures of all our dogs. Ooh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that. Connie said, haha, no. That's the only way to go, honest. And if I start to play soccer, should I be a goalkeeper or a striker? Oh my gosh, Jertsu, you gotta be a striker, right? I feel like the ladies love the strikers. And all of the most famous, most popular soccer players are the ones that score. A funny, embarrassing moment in life you will never forget. That could be fun. All right, let me think, BJ. I like that. We'll share an embarrassing moment that you've had. Let me think about mine first. What's the most embarrassing moment of my life? Maybe I'll have to read some inspirations. I want to get a really good one. Embarrassing. There have been some pretty embarrassing things, no doubt, where I've like kind of been a little naive and not known something and spoken like I thought I was knowing what I was talking about and actually didn't. Maybe those are some embarrassing moments. What else, Apollo? What have I flubbed? My secret is that I have 20 crushes. Oh, a ladies' man. When I show my face, then you could make the decision. Your face doesn't matter if you're going to be a striker or a goalie. Alicia said I like Jen's idea. See, I wish the stream would let me like turn horizontal just for this, so the video would be better for the clip, but I just gotta supersize it. Jacob Puffin's in the chat. Hello, everybody. What's up, Jacob Puffin? I got upset in the shower at the gym. Shower as my towel was not on the door and yelled, "Who stole my towel?" Woman pointed at my head. I had wrapped it in your hair. Oh my gosh, PJ. Oh, that is embarrassing. That is definitely embarrassing. Who stole my towel? Well, I've done things before where like I've been looking for my phone and it's been like literally in my pocket or something, which is a similar thing. Actually, BJ, I had a similar thing happen to me last night. Thank God nobody was there to call me out on it. When I went to basketball, I got all the way there. I drove all the way there to the gym. I parked the car, turned it off, reached for my basketball shoes. They're nowhere to be found. I left them at home. I had to come back home. Thank God the gym is in the same town, so it's only like, 7-8 minute drive. But I had to come all the way back and then go back to basketball, get the shoes. I was pretty upset. I didn't think I'd ever tell anybody that story, but that happened actually just yesterday. Jacob Puffin waved in the chat. But the more embarrassing things are like that, BJ, where there's actually somebody else there and you get the embarrassment from like being around somebody. Like mine was just an internal embarrassment. I was like, oh my gosh, how did I forget my sneakers? The most embarrassing things are when it's public. BJ said, LOL, I hate when I do that after I think I planned for everything. And the simplest thing, I leave and someone witnesses it. M17 Gamer said, hey, in the chat. What's up, M17 Gamer? Last year when I was driving my electric scooter and I was turning my bar left and right, the electric scooter stopped and I fell over the bar as it fell. Oh boy. Jertsu, I hope you didn't get too hurt. Is that why your knee was hurting? You think they're connected, those incidents? Alicia said, I thought someone stole my pocketbook at the store and I was running around looking in every basket. Where was it, Alicia? Did you leave it in the car? Electric scooters are dangerous. When I first joined the chat and called Jen's her, that was embarrassing. I've definitely called people the wrong gender before on the streams, accidentally. Alicia said, how did you know? Oh, Alicia, because I've been there. I've left my wallet in the car and gone into a store. Jen said, Ruth, my elbow was bleeding for hours and maybe the knee was from that. I don't know. Can I tell a story about my sister? I know it's supposed to be our own embarrassing stuff, but I feel like I have a funny story about her from vacation in the Outer Banks. Ruth said, I'm still sorry about that, Jens. Yeah. Since that moment, I shave every day, Ruth. Try having a pair of underwear and with static cling stick to the outside of your coat as you walk out of the house and by the neighbor. Oh my gosh, BJ. I was sitting on the bus and my friend pushed me off the seat and my pants fell down. Yikes! Pants in public, never a good combination. Hey, Apollo, we're not gonna do this anymore. Come here. Sit. We're not going to let you go for the ball with Leyla. Okay? When Leyla goes for it, you stay. Jertsu, you're out of here already, but good night, everyone. Hypa means bye. Double white hearts. See you later. By the time you hit 70, you have many embarrassments. Oh my goodness. We're going to have so many. Luann said, I'm popping in real quick to give you the like, but I'm on the middle of walking the pups right now. Sounds good, Luann. Thank you so much for popping in to like the stream, even though you are a busy bee right now. I appreciate it. Is Leyla going into heat? She better not be. She's neutered or spayed. That would be a major issue. When I show my face, I will do a football video and be a striker and goalkeeper in one video. Interesting. Bluey Sparks is in the chat. What's up, Bluey? Hello, hello, hello. $20 votes already. Let's see where we're at in the poll. In the past year, 26% of you have gone camping. In the past 5 years, 16% of you have gone camping. Past 10 years, 26%. And 30% have said you've never been camping. We're going to have to do an Apollo and Leyla fam camp out if 30% of you have never gone. See you later, Jertsu. 17 likes already. Thank you all for liking the stream. Luann said, hi, everyone. Sorry I can't stay. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We appreciate you just popping in. Brody said, does van camping count? Well, first of all, hello, Brody. Welcome to the stream. I think so. I'm counting cabin camping, which I've done. I don't think you need to be in a tent. Would be fun to have a camp out with the dogs, campfire, tell scary stories. Definitely. Alicia sent the white hearts. Connie sent the white hearts and the Koopy heart. Ruth said, hi, Apollo, Leyla girl, and Steven. Hi, guys. It's Marcy. How are you all? I love camping, by the way. Hello, Marcy. We're doing great. Thanks for popping in on Jacob's account. I want to buy a cabin so badly besides a modded van. Hi all in the chat. Bluey, sorry. What did Bluey say? Bluey said, I'm sad because my dog Dahlia is going to her new owner named Oma. Aw. Doggy's on the run, huh? I could get how that'd be sad. Hopefully your dog's going to a nice, wonderful new home. Lorraine's in the chat with the double white hearts. Hello, Lorraine. Welcome to our afternoon stream, the double dose. I think we just hit 20 likes in 15 minutes. We're on a great pace to try and hit 60 again today. Or 70, as Husky Dog has said. We can't let our foot off the gas now, though. Dahlia has been your dog for 10 years? Oh, I thought you were talking about a puppy. Dahlia's on the move as an old dog. BJ said, I really want a full mod van with sink, stove, toilet, and dog bed. Peter's in the stream. I was just finishing the movie, Steven. That's why I'm late. Don't worry about it, Peter. How was the movie? You watched Lady and the Tramp, right? Was it as good as you remember? Ah, Brody, cheap shot on the Knicks. He said, neither can the Knicks. They're going to finish that series in 6. I have faith. Dahlia is a border collie. Oma is already here. Connie said, so sorry, Bluey Sparks. Ruth said, was it a good film, Peter? Brody's calling the shots now. He said, send the blue and orange heart in the chats for the Knicks if you think they're going to win Game 6. Layla girl. Peter said, I loved it. It reminds me of my 2 characters, Asteroid and Bruno. I heard that Layla hurt herself yesterday. How is she? Is she feeling better? From Marcy. She is feeling a lot better today. We're still taking it easy though, Marcy. We're going to give her a few days to rest her legs, but I think she's back and feeling good. So thank you for asking. Logan said, I'm scared of camping anywhere. What if I get kidnapped? You got to bring protection. Ruth sent the blue and orange hearts. Thank you, Ruth. Nature Dog Realms said, hello. Hello, Nature Dog Realms. Maybe I watch too much news. Yeah, the news always has the scary stories on there. Peter said, it definitely was, Ruth. I'm going to watch the second one tomorrow night. Bruno is such a great dog name. BJ said, I used to go out on primitive camp area all by myself, way out in the woods with no other people. Now that would be scary at night for sure. Nature Dog Realm said, I'm hoping to go camping this summer. Lucky you. Where are you at? What campsite? I've only been camping. Well, I went camping once in a Pennsylvania forest that was not an actual campground. Like it was literally just the woods and we set up a tent and campfire and all that. But besides that, I've only gone camping at Jellystone in New York. Alicia said, like the like button, and the like button will like you back. Come on in and join the conversation. We love to see new names. Campsites are safer. Oh, most definitely. You hear all kinds of things in the mountains of Montana, Idaho, and Washington. Like wolves, right? Jellystone? Yes, Alicia, Jellystone. Like Yogi Bear. They actually came around with a big with mascots on a golf cart of all the characters. I'm located in Colorado and my brother and I might go somewhere possibly close to the Boulder area. Fun. That sounds so much fun. I used to camp in Arizona, New Jersey, all throughout New Jersey, and I even lived at a campground once. Nature Dog Realms, we're actually from New Jersey. We live in Bergen County, New Jersey. Were you anywhere by us, or were you down in the Pine Barrens? Isn't Yogi Bear living there? That's the legend, Ruth. That's as legend has it. Yogi Bear roams the campgrounds. How long did you have her, Bluey? For 10 years, her whole life, huh? Brody said Camping with Steve is a great camping channel that does stealth camping as well as regular camping in Canada. Charles said, made it home by 4:20. Where's Rich at? I think we all know where Rich is at. Brody, have you ever watched the channel The Outdoor Boys? I love that guy. He goes camping like up in the, I don't know where he's from, Canada or something. Wherever he is, there's a ton of snow. And I've seen him like dig out igloos, and it's a really cool channel. And the guy is so nice. Bluey Spark said, oh my God, Dahlia. Alicia said, wow, why are you doing this? Doing what? BJ said, I was driving up a remote mountain road around midnight, looking where to pull over, and a huge 8-foot tall something dark ran across the road in front of me. I kept driving further. Oh my gosh, BJ saw Bigfoot. BJ, you saw Bigfoot. Alicia sent the blue and orange hearts. Brody said, yeah, Camping with Steve loves them. Charles said, hi everyone, hope everyone is having a great day. Nature Dog Realm said, I lived in the Pine Barn a few times in my life, Bomber Lake, but I grew up in Monmouth County and also lived in Ocean County at times also. Ah, so you're near Connie then, NDR. Alicia said, Bigfoot, yeah. I think BJ saw Bigfoot. It was here in Washington State. Likely was because bears are not that tall here. Charles said, Harry Henderson, it sounds like BJ. Harry Henderson, isn't that funny movie that has the Bigfoot in it? He's like a goofy, funny, happy-go-lucky Bigfoot. What's the name of that movie? Is it called Harry Henderson? Brody said, I've seen stuff in the boonies in South Jersey, LOL. How many of you have seen Bigfoot? Should that be the poll? Are we about to switch it? I think that's a much funnier poll. Pine Barrens, sorry, the mic stinks. Oh, no problem. It would be my luck it was Harry Henderson. Connie said, yes, it is, Steven. I think I saw the South Jersey Devil, Harry and the Hendersons. I remember that movie. That's a funny movie. Something strange in the woods, spooky. All right, let me switch to poll. I think it's worthy of its own poll. It's much funnier than camping too. All right, have you ever seen Bigfoot? We're not even gonna ask if you think Bigfoot is real. We're just gonna ask if you've seen him before. Yes, no, or maybe. Because some people could probably be like, I'm not sure what I saw, but it could have been Bigfoot. NDR said Apollo and Leyla are beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Husky Dog said Yogi Bear. That gives me an idea for the next poll. Favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Let's invite everyone to come and join us. Tell us what you have been seen in the woods that scared you. Well, when I was camping once, we were terrified of this big creaking sound. We thought it was a wolf or something large, a mountain lion, a bear. We thought something was stalking us. And then we turned on the lights and it was just a deer, just grazing. We were like, oh, that's much better. Okay, NDR is actually Chris, so I got that. I'll call you Chris from now on. Brody said, I totally believe Bigfoot type animal is real from what my friend told me for what they saw in Washington State as a park ranger. Ruth said, big feet. not Bigfoot. When you are by yourself up in the woods sleeping outside, you hear all kinds of strange noises. Yeah, your mind really plays tricks on you, right? There's thermal Bigfoots all over South Georgia. Charles, isn't that the skunk ape? There actually used to be such a funny show on Animal Planet called like Finding Bigfoot. I used to love that show when I was growing up. They used to go to different locations and they'd just make these calls and they'd always almost find it, but they'd never actually find it. I remember the Jersey Devil stories. In Mortua said, "Can I pet that dog?" You most certainly could if you were here. Although it's difficult to pet through the screen, so I'll pet Leyla for you. Alicia said, "Not your mind. Hearing is super say. Bigfoot is the most believable of mythical creatures." Well, to be honest, I feel like a lot of these mythical things, they were probably once real or something similar to it existed, and then they got how do I say this? How do you say that word? Dramatized, and when they were like told stories of legends, they got like more and more mutated into monsters versus like a real animal. So even gorillas today, if throughout history, if someone who was living in the year 1000 came across a gorilla, I think that would basically be Bigfoot. Brody said cryptids too. The female Bigfoot Dawn here can be found in the local bars in Georgia, Stephen. Dramatist. No, that's not how you say it. Dramatized? Oh, is that how you say it? Wow, I'm a fool. What about UFOs? Oh, Alicia, UFOs are definitely real. They have to be. There's no way we're the only life in the universe. No way. BJ said if you saw how tall, dark, and massive that thing that ran in front of my headlights, you would get an adrenaline rush. Have you guys ever heard Bob Lazar talk about his story of working on UFOs? If you haven't, that is a wonderful rabbit hole to go down. 1 like away from hitting 30 already? Let's go. I think UFOs use ocean to travel. I've seen the talk about that a lot more and more recently, Brody. The bases are in the oceans. Jamal is in the chat. Oh, he said, "Bro, my like isn't registering." Oh, no. Jamal, maybe just try a refresh. I feel like sometimes that helps people. But I still appreciate you being in the stream. BJ said a lot of UFO and Bigfoot sightings in Washington State because it is so big and Cascade Mountains. We don't speak proper English around these parts anyways, said Charles. Connie, you've listened to Bob Lazar. Isn't his story wild? Where did he work? Los Alamos. And then he got fired because they were like tracking him and his wife was cheating on him, and that you couldn't work there if you were like emotionally unstable. So they fired him, and then he told his story to the world. They tried to say he never worked there, but he's in the records of working there. It's a really wild story. It's all on a Joe Rogan podcast from like a couple years ago. Definitely give it a listen. It's really good. Area 51? That's in like Arizona, right? Jamal said, "I live in Mississippi, bro. Ain't no UFOs around here." What about when those drones were flying around? Or the stream? My uncle just called me. Oh no, I was supposed to give my uncle a ride possibly. I think I might have to go. He probably needs me to give him a ride. We're having such a great stream too. I had a UFO experience in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Not saying aliens, but definitely something I've never seen flying in the sky. It shook me enough, I pulled over my truck. Take care of Uncle. Yeah, go help your uncle. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it, everybody. But that's okay, because we're trying to give Leyla a bit of rest anyway, right? So I appreciate the Bigfoot and the UFO talk. That's actually probably going to be the video I post in the future. I think that was a pretty funny conversation. Spam the likes, everybody. I got to go on a drive. We will see you back live tomorrow. Just last time, I'm going to go over the schedule. So I'm going away this weekend. So we'll be doing 1 live tomorrow morning, no lives on Saturday, then just 1 live Sunday evening. Peace and love, A&L fam. I had a wonderful time today. I hope you did too. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.